Hello, hello.
Benjamin?
Me?
How are we?
We're all right.
Yeah, good.
Excellent.
Quite intoxicated, so I'm having a good night.
Ah, good.
Oh. I was just looking over our new map. It
Yep.
looks familiar. I'll delete my comment because I know I'm going to get yelled at for forgetting that the convenience store was our original base.
That's okay. I changed it to green, so it would make more sense for you.
It does make it more. Yeah. Also, if it had like a little house symbol, that would also work at times.
You can do that if you go text and then select emojis. They've got a shitload of different little icons, but you can't have it in the same text box as text.
Yeah. Okay. Text. Emoji.
And then you can just
Train. Clock. I could search, but I'm going to scroll instead.
For somebody who's normally lecturing me on not searching, that's impressive.
Is it though?
No, I'm never impressed by your level of hypocrisy.
Yeah. I heard that yelled at me the other day from afar. Sounds like do as I say, not as I do, and I said correct. I think it was my boss yelling it from the office, but when I was literally doing that, but I'm okay with that. Right. Sewer hideout. What else we got? What's a sewer? Oh. Is there a sewer emoji? Sewer.
I don't know.
No. Hole?
So the issue that I've got, I'm gonna
yeah.
have to charge my tablet for Sunday nights because I can't run Owlbear Rodeo and OBS and Google Sheets all at the same time on this laptop. It shits itself.
Okay, sewer hideout. It has a little hole in the ground.
Perfect. So I've got the actual sinkhole that is a couple of blocks away.
Which one's the sinkhole? Oh, that's the hole that all
That-
fucking Glenn was thrown down. Okay, I'll put the hole for sinkhole
Glenn
then.
threw people down.
I
that
just
was
dropped
just my
them.
dream.
Sorry, dropped. So it was definitely
don't be
dropped.
sorry. You were right the first time. Okay, so
Like
yeah,
cats,
I'll put a
land
little.
on your feet.
Yeah, exactly. I don't dispute that he landed on his feet.
And 2 seconds
lift?
before his feet went through his brain. Yes.
Elevator. Interestingly, there's no lift or elevator emoji. Door?
There is a door.
Yeah, I'll go door. That's about as close as I'm going to get for that one. Select.
Yeah, so I've put a couple of things on there. I haven't marked out everything. So you can see where the terminal is, where the heap is, where your hideouts are.
Store.
The first caravan ambush point in session 2 that you guys hit together. What I think is funny is the fact that a bunch of the campaign 1 stuff still doesn't fit on this map, and the map is 12,000 by 10,000 pixels.
Yeah, I remember putting this together with you actually. Or we were talking about it.
I was experimenting with it and trying to get it to a resolution that was actually clear. And the number of passes I had to do took me about 3 hours today. To create something this big.
Too crazy.
Owlbear Rodeo can only support up to 8,192 square.
Oh, there you go.
So specifically, it said it's limited to 67 megapixels. So I went, cool. Now I've got to cut this image up into 4 pieces to be able to put it together.
Which bridge did we go across? The railway bridge or the road? One of the road bridges.
The one that It's the railway bridge. It's the one that's closest to the terminal itself.
Road rail. Oh yeah, actually that's a combined road rail bridge, is it?
No.
Mm.
That one is a rail only.
At the terminal.
At the terminal, yes.
Sure about that? Sure as shit looks like there's roads going onto it.
Okay, and you can go into actual Google Maps and you can view the bridge. It's definitely a rail only bridge.
Well, I can't Google the terminal, so it's gonna be hard for me to find.
If you go to Portland and it's you've got the point where the what is it? The Willamette River meets the Columbus River. Is where Portland is. So you can find it pretty easy if you want Street View.
I'm going there.
Okay.
Portland.
Alrighty. So session 12.
Oh shit! It's past the time. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, we're here. Lachlan may or may not be in. So that's fine. That's all good. Last session, which was 4 weeks ago. So, at the beginning of the session, you were on your way back home after dealing with the. Oh, sorry. Yes. After dealing with the Needle Girls, you got caught in the heavy fog late in the afternoon when it was starting to get dark by a group of the Railway Alliance guards that had been patrolling the area. Each one of you chose to act crazy in your own way to try to escape being caught. Dustwalker was imitating, what is it, Rain Man? I think it was.
I think so.
I think that was the thing going on. Safi was doing her best impression of an old person carrying her laundry. Shashishka went just balls to the wall, screaming crazy and running.
I went full retard.
Managed to not get shot. Ultimately convincing the guards that you weren't really a threat just by being quite unhinged. And Nash managing to take out the torch of the one of the lead guards. You made your way back home. You fed a bunch of the drugs that you had picked up from the Needle Girls to the crackheads that live with you. This seemed to appease them quite a bit. Then last night, Safi and Shashishka got to work building the new chemistry station and setting that up in the robot repair room that Shashishka had converted into her workshop. As a note, one of the things that I'm wanting to... Well, fuck me, it is a road bridge as well. There you go.
Combined.
Interesting. Cool.
Carry on.
One of the things that I am going to do as well is I will have multiple different scenes on Owlbear Radio once I set that up properly, where I will have one scene which is going to be the main Portland map, and then one scene that can be the hideout layout zoomed in, so that we can at least have a basic understanding of what we're looking at there. Once the crackheads took everything that they needed to stave off the worst of the withdrawals, one of those people being Dustwalker himself, who had a nap and wake and bake, I guess that would be. I don't know, is inhaling... I don't know. After having a nap, Dustwalker and Nash took the main group of raiders to go and find somebody to pick on, basically. Working on the idea that a few blocks away there was a building that I believe Dustwalker had seen people in multiple times that might have been a good target. You headed that way. Along the way, you found a camp. The camp was not a normal survivors camp. It had items that were uh, many, many, many body parts and pieces of people, gore covering everything, but it was deserted at the time. The raider group was instructed to basically loot the place and then head back home. Nash and Dustwalker chose to follow some tracks that they had spotted, leading both to and from the camp out into the city ruins. The tracks were large footprints of something big. After tracking them for a couple of blocks, they came across a section where they heard a large puppy sounding something like that, I guess.
I know, I heard it just then.
Yeah. These sound effects are working great. They both escaped up into... Oh, God, I'm so glad that you've still got that. That's wonderful.
Carry on.
Nash and Dustwalker retreating up into two of the multi-story buildings across the road from each other, spotted a large green dog roaming up the road. It was then called back by the shouts from around the corner, and not long after that, gunfire was heard. Both of them then attempted to run from that location back home quite quickly. Upon returning home, they did come across a Railway Alliance patrol along the way, not even stopping for them, not trying to identify themselves or anything, just saying they're coming from down south.
Where are the crackheads in this scenario? I just can't remember where they ended up.
The crackheads had already headed home after going to the camp. So they loaded themselves up with everything that was looted from the camp, and then Nash and Dustwalker proceeded without them.
Yeah, okay, so they're ahead of them.
Yes.
Or behind them.
Yep. So the Railway Alliance guards then called in their own reinforcements, and everybody headed downstairs. Nash then chose to wake basically everybody up. Shishishka, very confused, being told to operate a computer that she had never touched, declined, and then I believe you went back to sleep.
Right.
Then Safi was woken up and, in her sleepy adherence, operated the security cameras for Nash so that the group could watch as the Railway Alliance fortified an area outside of the building that your hideout is set up below. Over the next 10 to 15 minutes, watching through the cameras, you all saw the Railway Alliance get into a large firefight with something that was off camera. A lot of them got hit and removed from the area. Some were killed, some were merely wounded. And then the Railway Alliance started moving forward, pressing on the position of the aggressors. Your group's current moral standing at this point in time is evil. You are a group of confused child murderers.
So do we murder confused children? Or are we confused about being child murderers?
You're currently confused about being child murderers because you keep forgetting that you murdered a child, but also deny that they were a child in the first place because you thought that the borderline was too old to be considered a child. But none of us want to actually search for where the borderline is because none of us want to end up on those watch lists.
I can tell you where the border isn't. So maybe it's confused, child murderers.
Okay, all right. I will change that for the next one, I guess. So at this point in time, it is about 3 in the morning. everybody is back home at the sewer. You've all been watching. Sorry, except for maybe Shishishka, who probably went back to sleep.
Correct.
You've all been watching the security cameras and seeing what has unfolded. Eventually, the action leaves the screen.
What a lovely place.
And a few small barricades and bits and pieces have been left in the road. But the Railway Alliance has pushed forward. So either they've removed whatever was there, or they've all pushed forward and died. We don't know yet at this point in time. So
seems fine.
I think it's quite fine. Before we start, just going to go over a couple of things. So on the map, you can type, you can draw, you can do whatever you want. If anything is shite, you can double click on it and that will select it, and then you can delete it to erase whole sections, or you can use the multi-select tool to select lots of bits and pieces. If you want images to put onto the map, this is the player's map. I will drop in fixed points of interest at different times, but I won't necessarily be updating it live for you. You guys can draw whatever you want on it. I want this to be much like our Phandalin map? No.
Probably.
Flan map? Flan.
Yeah, whatever it was.
So record whatever you need to on here. I still, even with that size, I could not fit in areas that were covered in campaign 2. So we covered a very, very large area in that one. So that's available to use. When it comes to sort of not exactly active quests, but items of interest. Currently, you have no further info on Booth or Home Run, their location. You know that they've been taken. They were taken by a group of Flensers. They were, you believe, dropped off back in the city. And the information you have has run cold a little bit. The Needle Girls have been injured. You've taken out the second in command. Whether you want to go hunting the rest of them would be an option.
Kind of a bit of a genocide, isn't it, really, that?
Up to you. Friend and Digger are currently at a government stockpile in a tunnel northwest-ish.
How do we know that? Because I've been wondering.
Friend has been back and has spoken to you guys at the convenience store when you were packing up everything to move on to the sewer.
Oh, so it's still the news as far as we're aware, it's still, so we don't have anything updated since then. Sorry, that's what I was confused about.
Nothing new. You know that Digger has the majority.
Eternity ago.
Yeah. It was an eternity ago in sessions. It was about 3 days ago.
Still feels like a long time ago.
Yeah.
3 days.
Yeah.
He's missed a lot.
Friend had been warned not to come near the terminal himself, as he was a wanted man. Digger currently has, 9 of your red shirts that are working with him, trying to unearth this stockpile. You know that something roams the city. It's large creatures, dogs, and something that are biped. You know that to the east of the river, a little bit further on, the Flensers are out in force, looking for whoever hit their checkpoint a couple of days ago. So you know that if anything that you choose to do east of the river could be a bit more dangerous.
Why? We did nothing wrong. We're just humble traders.
Correct. Shishka, you still have the paperwork and a blue key card in your pocket that you stole off the child that you murdered.
Yeah, I've just rearranged my inventory a little bit because there's a couple of things in my inventory that I just wanted to leave in the base.
Yep.
Yep.
And
so
I'm
I've just put
fine
a
with
little
you
little
just
entry.
writing whatever it is in notes.
Yeah, I've done that.
That's fine. So that's in your workshop storage. Cool. Excellent. That works well. Okay, let me just bring this up. I've got too many things loaded on here. So, it's now very, very early in the morning. The panic in the rest of the group has started to die down as Swali has been reassuring Bilbo and the rest of the raiders. Eventually, people start going to bed or passing out wherever they might be. Nash spends a little bit more time at the security terminal watching the cameras diligently. He is scared witless about what was out there.
Those benches are going to hotly contested beds. I guess.
Safi, you had set yourself up in the workshop with Shishishka, I believe. Were you leaving your bedroll in there, or were you moving it to one of the other rooms?
No, stay put.
Yeah, this is the girls' dorm.
Medusa will possibly be back at some point. She visited on the rest of you a little while ago, said that she was lacking some of her creature comforts and went out again. Dustwalker, would you be doing anything further, or are you retiring to sleep at this point?
I'll have a bit of a nap.
So you head back to the room in the east where the rest of the raiders are set up as well. Bed down. As time goes on, Nash eventually falls asleep in the chair at the computer. Everyone starts to wake the next day, sort of one by one. Shishishka, you're probably the best rested. I would expect that out of you and Safi, you're both early risers.
I'll be up 6 or 7, something like that.
Yep, that sounds about right to me. So we come into morning the following day. You wake up, and the first thing that you you notice when you wake again is your body feels like you have been pounded into dust. Your stomach, your back, your kidneys ache from all of the bruises across your body.
What the fuck?
You got the absolute shit beaten out of you by a woman with a sledgehammer yesterday. So you've now slept on it, and everything's starting to become a bit more symptomatic now.
Fuck, I'm gonna need some protein. Is there any eggs or steak or something here, or even like fucking rat jerky?
I'm going to say, look, in your food crates there would be meat of some kind.
Very good. Meat of some kind means protein of some kind.
You're gonna be looking at yes, there is definitely meat in quotation marks.
All right, I'll get the quotation marks meat, and I will do a fry up. I'm hoping it'll stink the place up like someone making like lamb's fry in the morning or something.
Are you starting this up in your workshop, or are you going to go out into the common room in the middle?
In the common room, I'll put a little cooker down or whatever on the on the desk, and I'll start frying up my stanky ass fucking mystery meat fry.
As you walk out there, you notice that your iBot had not been hovering above you when you woke up this morning.
No, but he's out there.
Dot is currently hovering just next to Nash's lolled sleeping head. staring at the screen intently.
Mm.
All of the security camera feeds are running at hyperspeed, and all of them are displayed, and she is watching intently.
Yep. I just walk past and I just say,
Good morning.
and I just pat her on the head as I walk past to get the cooker out.
And as soon as you touch her, she shuts down everything that's on the computer. Turns to you and she says, "Good morning, Shishishka. The weather is currently, and can you please roll a d20 for me?"
Thank you, Siri.
I got a 1, sir. A 1 to start us off.
The weather is currently cold. There are showers and intermittent hail on the surface.
And
I would suggest you rug up today, ma'am.
And what's the status?
So it's about 6 a.m.
Well, what time does the scan run?
It was around about 8. Was when
fuck.
everybody else was waking up.
No, I mean, when does the scan of Dustwalker run?
About 8.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm gonna have to start running this earlier. I can't. I have to wait 2 hours for my update.
Would you
And I
prefer
sort
me
of
to
like-
run the scan now, ma'am?
No. I'll wait.
And I walk over and because I'm like getting it out of the cooking crate, it's like really fucking noisy too. Like pans are like, even if you're quiet, you know how it is. You got it's like fucking rummaging through the pots and pans drawer, and I'm pulling the cooker out, and like the frying pan on top of it bangs down on the fucking oven tray below it. You know, how it is.
Are you trying to be quiet? Would be my first question. Is it
I
intermittent,
am,
or are you just being a jerk?
I am, but it's always noisy. There's no,
Unsuccessfully, yes.
yeah, it's impossible. And I put it down delicately, and I, click, click, click with the fire starter or whatever. We've deduced
that these are electric because we decided gas and charcoal cookers were not a good idea in an enclosed space.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Okay, well, I click the starter or whatever. Or I just turn it on because it's battery powered.
Yep.
I turn on the cooker. I put all the meat on, the mystery meat and mushrooms and shit. I'm presuming this is a timeline where they didn't figure out that portobello mushrooms give you cancer or whatever.
I'm sure it's fine.
I put all that on when it's still cold so that it all sort of like, it comes up to temp with it. And I sort of I have a bit of a look around at what's going on, and you said that there's someone sitting in the computer chair.
Nash is sitting in the computer chair, so every time you bang something, he startles awake for a moment, notices you, and then drifts back again.
Hey, Dot, run us through that that timeline you were just looking at there and give us the highlights of the night.
And she turns back to you again. She says, I have reviewed all footage from the past 999 days. It appears that there has been corrupted items located upstairs on the surface.
Just narrow that to last night, hey? I'm not an archaeologist. Bloody hell.
Last 24 hours, we have counted 16 people killed in the street, armed conflict occurring, 4 corrupted items moving up the street that will need to be purged.
Or anyone I know, corrupted or uncorrupted.
As you can see, Dot is just flicking between two different coloured lights for a moment, and she's obviously going through a thinking stage, and finally she goes, everyone that you know is here right now. Is that correct? Or can we establish new
Incorrect.
relationships?
Yeah, there's a couple of people that I know that you don't know, but that's okay. Let's restrict that to anyone that you have scanned, that whose primary residence is here. Any deaths from them in that time sample?
Answer is none.
Not even Dustwalker?
Designation Dustwalker is still asleep in the next room.
Ugh. Okay. Carry on.
And I just sort of saute my fucking meats and shit for a little bit. Poke at it a bit.
The main door from the common room to the next room over that had the fusion recycler in it, which is where most of the raiders sleep, is
Fusion
open.
recycler. No, isn't that the workshop room? The fusion recycler
So
room?
you've got the workshop room is where the protectrons were, which was in the west.
I thought we were in the other room. Okay.
No, you've got the fusion recycler room, had a couple of benches around the outside, and that was
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it. That was
I thought that's where we were sleeping. So have you got us sleeping in the fucking robot room?
Well, that's what I was asking you and Safi if you
Oh.
were sleeping in the workshop.
Yeah, okay. No, I didn't realize that was the work. I didn't realize that the robot room was the workshop. Fuck, that's got me spun around 180 degrees. Okay.
Apologies.
Yeah, because I was thinking, what the fuck are you talking about? We were sleeping there.
When I make a map for it. Apologies.
Yeah, okay. Carry on.
So the door to what would we call it? The barracks is open ajar slightly, and you start to hear some of the murmurs of people waking up.
Okay. Well, I kind of because this had cooked pretty quick. I sort of like pour them. Nah, I eat from the cooker, so I just take the cooker into the workshop, put it down on the bench, and I sort of just fire the computer up in there and just fucking click through, Fallout tube or whatever, and I'll just fucking eat from the cooker, stinking up the goddamn bedroom like a fucking toxic uni student.
Okay. Now, Safi, you're probably up next, I would think, waking up. Are you
Let's say you're waking up to the smell of my fucking cooker and my ass eating from the slop from the cooker.
Drop your ass? That's interesting.
I smell and I'm like, okay. I go and do all of the normal things you do in the morning. Before I wander out and see what's cooking.
You want some? Here comes the airplane. No.
As I've got like a bit of
I'm in the bathroom.
Okay, no, I'm doing. I'm putting the fork and meat under the door. Yeah.
Here comes the airplane.
And you see like a fork with some meat going underneath the store.
I ignore you.
I drop the fork on the floor, pick it up, and then eat the meat.
I ignore you.
There is something seriously wrong with you. I'm talking about the player, not the character.
Agreed.
Safi, as you come back into your room, what you didn't notice was that basically pushed up against the wall all of the cushions and more comfortable items had been brought in. And Medusa is lying under this large hand-stitched luxurious blanket that she's found from somewhere. And Ruffles, as you come back into the room, and she just goes, "Good morning, child." To you, Shashishka.
Hi.
She gets up and she stretches for a moment, and she walks over to Safi, and she just strokes your hair a little bit and leans in, and she goes, You quieted a loud one yesterday." She goes, "Friend and we approve. But where do you go from here, child?"
I look confused.
So one of the needle girls, you stopped her from making noise.
Am I within earshot of this?
Yeah, it's all in the same room.
Yeah. That idiot was working for the needlers. I put one right up.
She
Serves her right.
smiles softly, and she goes, "Yes, that's right. You do what's right. But what's next?"
Abby continues to
Well,
be confused.
yeah. Who's the ranking member?
And she just cocks her head to the side, and she goes, "Rank?"
Well, who's the boss? I see no friend. I see no my dear. Who's up?
She goes, "A lot of the younger ones choose to follow Dustwalker at this time. He's been here for a good time. He knows what he's
Not a
doing."
long time. Well, fucking go and ask Dustwalker your questions. Poor old Safi's trying to take his shit, and I'm eating something that smells like shit.
And you've known Medusa for a few years now. So she just leans down. She's a lot taller than you are. Brings herself down to head height, and she just smiles in your face. And she's just
Here
like,
comes the aeroplane.
"Oh God."
I pop with my fork before she says anything. I pop like some of my mystery meat on a fork in her mouth.
She just opens her mouth to say something, and you just go boom. You can see the instant revulsion.
I put my finger on her nose to quiet her.
She takes a second, swallows it, and goes, "How do you eat that filth?"
Well, I wouldn't be eating filth if you were I'm cooking.
Shishishka, I've known you for a long time. When have you ever seen me cook? And she boops you on the nose and then walks out.
I pass wind in my chair.
Oh god. Yep. You probably would after that meal. Thank you. I was waiting for you. Were frantically trying to find that.
No. I was weighing up my options.
Dustwalker.
Hmm?
Can you roll a d20 for me, please?
D20, just one?
Just one. That's fine.
13.
13. So, as you awake with a start, the dreams that you were just having flood back into your mind. You had these visions of waking in your bunk. You were in one of the Flenser facilities.
Mhm.
The entire place was on fire.
Nice.
And you held your left arm up in front of you and watched as the fire caught. And it burned down to your shoulder,
Did I
disappearing.
start the fire?
You're not sure?
Is this a premonition? Because this might be where we have to go. This sounds good. Burning the Flensers down, Dustwalker dying in a fire. Fucking, where do I sign?
As the fire burns away the last of it of your arm, it reaches your shoulder and it disintegrates and falls in dust to the floor. And then you wake up and Medusa is standing at the doorway and she takes one look at you, locks eyes with you, and she sees that look of fear that you had just for a fleeting moment. And she nods. And
Glad she wasn't standing directly above me.
she holds up her left arm to you and pats it and then nods at yours.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
As you look down at your own arm, you notice that the skin that is normally covering it, most of it has rotted away again. You need to spend some time
God,
patching it up.
That last arm did not last very long.
You're only getting a couple of days out of them at the moment. Running and climbing and doing all of these types of things are
Really
taxing it. Yes.
I think I've got one left.
Have you moisturized it like at all?
No moisturizer.
How effective would moisturizer be on a dead person's skin?
Probably more effective than doing nothing.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, I'll spend some time. I'll rip it off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to put it into a pile on the floor at the moment.
Yep.
Maybe for use for later. And then I'll spend some time doing the last one I've got.
Yep. So you spend your time cutting and stitching and stretching and fixing it up. And as you start doing that, Medusa's just watching, admiring as you work. And she goes, the Needle Girls, you took out a large spirit. What are your plans next?
I just had a weird fucked up dream. But I'm probably
I
gonna.
saw it.
Ooh.
That's even more weirder. Are you always in my dreams?
She just smirks for a second. Not always.
Good. Not like the previous night.
Which is unusual because I normally dream about naked Marge.
Probably gonna maybe investigate these weird fucking creatures that we ran into. Not sure just yet.
Describe them to me.
There was bags, all these bags of guts and arm pieces and legs and massive fucking footprints in the ground, Jurassic Park style.
Pray tell, what is that?
Wonder if Jurassic Park would have been in this universe. Possibly.
Why not?
I want to say yes. And the creatures that you saw? What did you see?
Massive fucking dog-like creatures,
Massive.
but
Ooh.
not dog. Like they kind of look like my arm, the skin falling off and shit like that.
Massive, you say?
Yeah, about probably 4 or 5 times bigger than a normal dog.
Keep it in your pants, Medusa.
The color of their skin?
It's more like a browny greyish. Like it looked like they were dead.
Okay.
But yeah, they something called them back, and it was like it. We felt it throughout our entire body when it yelled.
So something large calling them.
Massive, absolutely huge. Yep.
Mm.
And then we think they followed. Well, we think we got followed, but we're not 100% sure.
This is what was plaguing Nash's dreams. Thank you.
Yeah, that would have. Nash would have been going a bit crazy about that.
These might be something that we used to have down south. It's a long time ago. I was a teenage girl then.
What were they called?
There was a large group known as the Master's Army. They were mostly eradicated down there. I was hoping we wouldn't see any up here. I thought I'd gone far enough.
How powerful are they?
I wouldn't like to meet any of them. And
Okay.
if you see them, I would suggest run.
Can you describe their, like, because we didn't see them, we only heard them. Can you describe what they look like?
They are men. They are men made of
I
flesh and bone.
When right as she's saying that, I walk in the room. I've just put the pan unwashed down in the main room again, and I walk in, and when she says they are men, I spit a piece of meat on the floor.
God. And she's trying hard to ignore you. She just looks at this piece of meat but continues talking. She goes, they're flesh, they're bone. They're just larger. And
If they are men, they can be killed.
that they can. But my tricks don't work on them.
They don't have peanut allergies?
They might look like they have. And they've been consuming nothing but peanuts all day.
I thought all of your magic revolved around giving people peanut allergies and triggering it.
It's all about control, Shishishka, you know that. Control and suggestion. These creatures are too dumb to suggest. You see them, you run. You stay safe for me, please.
What if they see us? Yeah, well, that's the point. What if they see us, but I don't see them? Do I still run?
As in, you don't know they're there? Or
Well, you
can't see
said
them?
if we see them and they don't see us, we run. And I was just wondering if it was the same the other way around. If we don't see them and they see us.
Just run.
Okay. What if they're really far away?
Then run.
Can they jump really high?
Probably.
Like, what if I see them from the top of a building and they're at the bottom of the building? If I run, I might get closer to them if I'm at the top of the building. What do I do then?
She holds up a hand in front of your face, palm facing you.
I lick it.
And she closes and grabs your tongue as you lick it. And you can see the restraint and the age comes back to her face. She ages about 20 years as she's looking at you. And there is this point of tension where she's holding everything in. And then...
Oh, my tongue hurts.
Swali stirs and wakes up. And she goes, oh, good morning. And Medusa releases her grip of your tongue.
Like, she's being mean to me.
Swali, my lovely, please get rid of your spawn for me, would you? Be so kind.
And she spat meat on the floor, look.
Medusa just steps around you and heads back out towards Safi. Swali is just starting to sit up. She's just going, Shishishka, it's too early for this shit, please.
How many men are lying next to my mother?
All of them?
Spooning. All of them. Look, some people really love that Romani refugee vibe, I guess.
That's what we're going for. When it comes to directly adjacent to her, currently none of them, because Friend's not here, and none of them would. Nobody apart from Booth would be stupid enough to do anything without Friend's permission.
Yeah, I forgot that's right. She was getting pounded by Friend and Booth. Yeah.
So, we'll leave that in Booth's pants, I guess. And Rob, if you're listening to this, enjoy. He has said he listens to him occasionally, so.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he still wants to keep up. So, and he's also very disappointed that none of you give a shit about going after Booth. It's good.
Well, we don't know where he is.
Swiley just goes, can you just act like a normal person for one blessed day, please? One. You cooked breakfast? Did you make enough for the rest of us?
Were you talking to me?
Yeah.
Bravo was just talking. Sorry, Bravo was just talking to
Oh,
me.
Bro was talking to you.
Sorry.
Okay. She said you cooked breakfast. Did you at least make enough for the rest of us?
I can scrape some filth from the bottom of the pan, like old meat water that's congealed, and put it on bread. Old bread.
All right.
Does that count?
And we'll get up and I'll make us some food then. Thank you as always, dear daughter.
Did you make something for me too while you're up? Thanks, Mum.
Dustwalker, what do you feel like for breakfast, darling?
Bacon, eggs, hash browns, and pancakes.
Got it. Coming right up.
AKA mystery meat slot pot.
Doesn't matter what you ask for, you're probably getting the same thing every morning. But it's nice to think that, you know, she cares.
Puts the image in our head.
Yeah.
I could imagine that this base basically functions on what is colloquially called the slop pot. So what you do, it's a bit of a Eastern European thing if you're like an alcoholic Eastern European. So you just have a pot simmering 24/7, and then each day you might throw something else in there, a beer, some meat or whatever, and you keep that simmering, and then you just take a bowl from the slop pot each day and you eat that.
Yeah.
I could imagine that being the case here.
Yeah, that's the simplest way of doing it.
That's what they do in India, isn't
it? Well, I don't know. The one person that I knew that did that's dead now, so who knows?
Well, that got dark quickly. She goes, yep, coming right up, and she gets up, heads to the common room, and starts banging and clattering around the place. A few of the other raiders start waking up. Some of them begin taking whatever they can. Bilbo pipes up after a minute, and he just goes, so Dustwalker, what did you guys actually find out there?
Like mass aliens type creatures that look like men.
Oh, good. That's wonderful.
And Shishishka
men are aliens.
And Shishishka killed a teenage girl.
Murdered.
Yes, he
murdered.
Did. Murdered.
No.
Unalived?
No, hang on. Is a military kill murder? I don't think it is.
If it is outside of a time of war, then yes, it is.
Well, I'm pretty sure the Flensers would be at war with us if they found out it was us.
Would that be a police action?
It's like a pre-war murder. Like a pre-war sausage. Yeah, like that Franz Ferdinand guy.
Yeah, there we go. So let's start rolling grenades underneath cars.
Yeah, her name tag said her name was Fran Ferdinand. I got confused between a book and real life.
And this is why the kids are going to hell in a handbasket now. And Bilbo he's huffing jet in between bits as he's talking to you, and he's just like, what about, like, we'll go see Digger, and friends with him, isn't he? We'll see what they want us to do about it. I
agree.
Today.
This rudderless leadership structure is failing us. Let's go and find friend, and then everything will be good.
All right, sounds like a plan. I'll take a few of the boys out, and we'll make our way out there today.
Then I come too.
Sure. As you say that, Dot floats into the room and lasers come out and scan you, Dustwalker, head to toe, and
I
she
raise
turns
one
back
eyebrow,
to
a knowing
Shishishka.
eyebrow at Doc, or a longing eyebrow at Doc.
And she just goes, no corruption detected. And then floats back out into the common room.
I feel violated.
Good. Safi, get your ass in gear.
Are you gonna give me some of this food or what?
Take a thermos.
Swali's finished cooking, yeah.
Nummy, have you finished cooking yet? We're ready to go.
We'll fast forward and say that yes, she's finished cooking after a little bit. Safi, speaking of cooking, you finished setting up your chemistry set last night.
Oh.
Did you want to start a cook today?
Do I have everything?
You've got everything that you need to get started. You've actually got more than what you needed. You have a range hood over the top to fume the area so that you won't horribly murder everybody, hopefully.
Well, that's the one that vents to somewhere.
To somewhere.
It's to the frog room.
Next time you see the frog, it's not just irradiated and giant, it's also on drugs. That's great.
Just put it on to simmer. Just put it on to simmer, like put it on slow cook so we can go out on an adventure.
So the mechanics that I am using are this. If you want to start a cook, you will be able to get it going within an hour, and then you can leave it for the rest of the day. It will finish the process. You come back and finalize it and package everything at a later time, and that will
Well,
produce...
Safi's already had an hour. Like, as in she's had an hour since she woke up, so you could probably just manifest that, yeah.
We could say that, yes. So if you would like to do that, each day you can produce 1 crate of drugs for the hideout.
Great.
And it will be...
That's a cubic meter of drugs.
That's a lot. So it's what it is it's going to be enough to be able to cover what the crackheads need at this point in time, without you having to gather some externally.
Ooh,
So,
that's pretty cool.
Would you like to have done that, or would you prefer to hold off until another time?
No, create the crate.
Yep.
Create the crate.
Yeah.
Crap the crate? Crate the crap? Crepe the crap?
What is it?
Cooked
Face.
the crate?
How do you tell if you're having a stroke again? Do you smell burnt toast?
Yes.
No, Dustwalker, that doesn't count. You've just burnt your toast. Right, so...
Got sesame seeds.
To anybody who actively tried to sleep, you regenerate 3 points of health. So Shishishka, you can have 3 HP. Dustwalker and Safi are at full. I'm going to say that Nash can have a little bit. He basically passed out.
Did any of the luck regenerate?
And that will be my next one to roll. Not the luckiest night out there. Everybody can have 1 luck point back up to maximum. Yeah, that was the lowest roll I could have got, so apologies. So, Safi's just finished up starting a cook. Medusa has had to sit out in the common room with the unconscious Nash listening to Swali cooking, chatting with her. As she finishes making breakfast, is everybody just grabbing something to eat and going?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. So you head up the elevator. The doors open up. You look out into the street. After a minute, the elevator comes back up again with the group of raiders. And two of them are going to be heading out with you guys. Are you going with them? Are you all going together to go and see Digger and Friend?
Yeah, me and Dot are there.
Yeah, I think we should. We should probably follow up.
Yep. All right. So the group of you, Bilbo goes, yeah, look, I'll show you the way. You guys haven't been out there yet, have you?
Not yet.
And the group of you head out into the city. If you look left down the road, you will still see some of the temporary barricades, a couple of sandbags and small bits and pieces. The showers of rain that are coming across are biting cold, and they're starting to wash away some of the blood in the streets. Looking left and right, the street is deserted. But Bilbo takes a quick look and then rushes across, moves to the next awning, trying to stay out of the rain more than anything. And he picks his way through a ruined building, trying to stay undercover as much as possible. As you go across the street, Shishishka, you notice that Dot stops for a second. She raises herself up. She goes 5 odd meters in the air. Projects her lasers out in every direction, and then lowers herself back down to you. She follows you for a moment until you cross the street and get underneath the awning out of the rain. And she says, excuse me, Shishishka, ma'am?
A roll?
Yes, Dot. How may I be of service?
I've noticed some odd items that need to be searched for in this area. Should I call in a supply drop?
Now, given I have no idea what a supply drop is, but I'm intensely curious.
Yes, proceed with the supply drop.
As you wish. And Dustwalker, what you notice as you're heading a little bit further in front, you've just heard the conversation between Shishishka and Dot just off behind you. As soon as you say yes, Shishishka, across your radio on your shoulder, Dustwalker, you get this burst of static that warbles for a second and then returns back to clear again. And you are hearing the normal chatter from the flensers just next to your ear, just very quietly.
Okay. Take note of that.
Shishishka, what are you doing? Are you waiting there, or are you going to continue moving with the rest of the group?
Dot, the supply drop, is it aerial?
And Dot responds straight away. She goes, yes, of course it's aerial. How else would you drop it?
Is it hiding in on your position or this coordinate?
My position.
Okay. Thank you, Dot.
And we I proceed walking with them, obviously.
So the rest of the group moves across another block through the rubble, and then stops at the street, checks both ways. Is anybody doing anything special as you're moving through? Are you trying to move very stealthily? Are you just doing your normal patterns?
I'm not moving fast, but also, you know, just trying to listen at the same time.
Yep, just being more aware of your surroundings. Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
So as the group's moving through, they're not trying to do too much. You move across the next street into the next building, which heads up towards the second floor, and Bilbo just goes, I know a shortcut across here. We've got to walk between a couple of buildings, but it gets us off the main road for a bit. And
the building called Moria.
Enter friend. As he finishes saying that, Dustwalker, you get another burst of static come across your radio again. And a few seconds later,
Can you shut that fucking radio up?
Dot goes, supply drop will be arriving about now. And
what's your heads?
As you look up just from the edge of this building, there is something with small rockets that is falling, and it's just doing tiny bursts to slow its descent. And it lands just on the street next to Dot. It is a package, I want to say about 30 centimeter cube.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Dot.
You're welcome, ma'am, Shashishka. If you could take those so that we could start collecting some samples, please.
I click at one of the red shirts and then click at the box.
Bilbo goes, yes, okay, of course. He walks over and he picks up the box, brings it over to you. It's not particularly large, it's not particularly heavy. Do you want me to open it, ma'am?
Unwrap it, Hobbit.
Yes, and he's fumbling with it. This guy's a fucking idiot. So he's trying to figure out how to open it. It's got latches and catches and things, and he's trying to figure out, does he open it one, and he finally click, and the lid has broken a seal, so you can hear the rush of air as it opens. And then it very smoothly, this hydraulic lid opens up on it. So Shashishka, if you would like, you can add to your inventory. There's 3 separate items.
Oh god. Mm-hmm.
So you have a pack of vials.
Yep.
An extractor.
Mm-hmm.
And an EDS. Echo Delta Sierra.
Fuck. I give the vials to the red shirt.
Mm-hmm.
EDS wasn't in there, so was it?
Sorry, it's E.D.
E dot, there it is. Yeah, got it. Okay, seal code launch. Yep. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, no worries.
I understand, Dot. So we'll get some samples of these corrupted and send it back, hey?
And she's very, very animated. She bobs up and down in the air in front of you. And yes, let's get to that, please.
Actually, I swapped the vials. I actually give the extractor to the red shirt.
Extractor? Yep.
Yeah, pack of vials with the red. So I've got the pack of vials and the EDS.
Yep.
The red shirt's got the extractor, because I sure as shit won't be doing the extracting.
The EDS is the box itself.
Yeah, I understand.
So, you understand. Yep, cool. So you've given him the extractor? Cool.
Yeah, because I'm fucking not. I'm not taking the samples, obviously. It's dangerously close to manual labor.
No, we have somebody who handles that for us in Flint, Michigan. All right, Shishishka, where the fuck did this come from?
Space.
He's just exasperated. He doesn't know how you do the things that you do. He's just, all right, okay. Back to it.
There's a saying about this, about making a distinction between engineering and magic, but you wouldn't understand, so I suggest you move on.
So Bilbo has an intelligence of 4, and it's dangerously close to 3, so he definitely wouldn't understand. Alright, so he leads the group. You make your way over the main road, get clear of that, and then keep heading up towards the mountain region in the northwest. So bordering the city, it goes up quite steeply, and the road that you're looking for goes into a tunnel that actually goes underneath the mountain entirely, going east to west. Bilbo gets you as a group to the point where you've probably got about another 2 blocks. It's been about an hour of you picking your way through, and then having to stop as you see patrols moving around on the streets underneath you, and he finally
patrols from Railway
Alliance. Yep.
Yep.
And he just goes, all right. So from here, we've just got to climb back down to street level, and then we should be able to get a clear run into the tunnel. We just don't want anybody seeing us. Should we go one at a time, or should we go as a group?
One
at a time.
Hey, Dot, didn't you have some stealth? Didn't you have some stealth thing, Dot, that you could throw over? Some sort of stealth shroud? Can you do that?
Over us?
Well, at least over me.
And she goes like this, and she just disappears in front of you. And then reappears a few seconds later, and she goes, is this what you mean?
Yeah.
And I touch her. I make contact with her and say to her,
okay, stealth again.
So I'm touching her when she stealths this time.
It does bleed across to you as you're in contact with her. So you,
sick.
For the rest of the group, you will see Shishishka and Dot will disappear in front of your eyes.
Forward march, Dot. Mushy, mushy.
And
can we hear her?
You can't hear her, you can't see her. You could hear Shishishka's footsteps. And him saying mushy mushy.
Right. I reckon we'd just keep going as we were before,
just
one
as
at
a
a
group?
time.
Oh, going one at a time, yep.
And just with a lookout.
Bilbo goes, okay, I'll go ahead, scout it, and come back. I'll let you know if I find anything. And then we'll go one at a time through, okay?
Yep.
And he disappears off ahead of you. You see him from your vantage point. He scurries down this old rusted fire escape down the side of the building into the street, dashes across the street, disappears into the next building, and then running down the street towards the tunnel entrance. You can just see the top of the arch from where you're sitting. He then
Where are we here on the map?
So you are northwest. Let me mark it with Trisha's one because she's got that open.
Nobody noticed.
Oh, the like massive boob person on the map.
Nope, that wasn't me.
That.
Is that Elf?
Okay, position on the map is shit. Where are we? Right about. There.
Oh, fuck me! We're all the way up there.
It's a distance.
So
yeah. Yeah, it's
Whoa.
taken you about an hour of traveling to get across.
So where did we walk?
Basically straight shot northwest.
Like up the main road.
Trying to stay off the main roads. Trying
Okay,
to
and
cross over them as you go.
And there's a road tunnel where you're indicating up there.
Yes. Yep. So that's where the start of a tunnel goes in underneath.
Okay. Let's just, for the sake of pretending that we're off main roads, let's just do something like this then. Let's just say we're there because it doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
All good. I will get it fixed up so I can do that more easily in future. This was a bit of a rush job today. Apologies.
Tunnel. I'll just mark that there. Okay.
And after about 5 minutes, Bilbo comes back. And he's just like, okay, it seems to be clear. If we can get out of this rain, that'd be great. And he's shivering. He's not particularly well equipped here. The rest of you have a bit better gear to cover yourselves up than what he does, and he's just like, all right, one at a time still, Dustwalker. Miss
Yeah,
Shishishka,
I think so.
I guess you can follow me wherever you are. And he's assuming that you're around him somewhere.
I'm not.
Okay. And he just heads back down the fire escape and he runs off. After a couple of minutes, the other red shirt that you've got with you, he goes, Mr. Dustwalker, do you want me to go last or do you want me to go now?
Go now.
Okay, got it. And he scurries off down the fire escape, heads across the road and out into the ruins. You give it a couple of minutes. So currently, you've got Nash has stayed back at base. You've got Safi and Dustwalker there, and Shishishka, are you still holding on to Dot in stealth, or what are you doing as you've been waiting? Or have you already headed off?
Oh, I wasn't waiting. I just walked down the tunnel.
Okay. So Shishishka's already there. So Dustwalker,
Dragging
you have
Dot with her.
Yes. Yep. So you have seen her disappear at some point and haven't heard from her again.
Yep.
So you've got yourself and you've got Safi there. So it's been a couple of minutes now. you want to send Safi, or do you want to go first?
I'll go first.
So just as you step out, you're about to go down the fire escape of the building.
Oh no.
Can you please give me a perception plus small guns roll?
One success.
One success. As you're stepping out onto the fire escape.
and one critical fail. Let me re-roll that. The luck.
Okay. So roll your 2d20. First one is seeing if your luck burns.
First one is 3.
Okay, so your current luck is 7, is that
4?
correct? Oh, it's 4.
Current luck was 5, so
was 5,
that
so
didn't
you
burn.
don't burn. Perfect.
Yep. And then second one was a 10, so it's still only one success.
Okay, but you got rid of the critical fail.
Correct.
Yep. Okay. So as you're heading out onto the fire escape, the rain hits you in the face as it starts to pick up and get a bit heavier for a moment. You head down the fire escape and across the street.
Is the rain burning me, or
No, it's just gotten heavier in that moment as you've stepped out.
Okay.
You haven't noticed anything specifically. You head across the street, sticking to the shadows as you gun it for the tunnel entrance.
Mhm.
And then as you arrive with the rest of the group, they're tucked underneath this awning in like the entrance of a building just before the tunnel, just staying out of the rain more than anything. You wait a couple of minutes as you're expecting Safi to come through. Safi, the moment that Dustwalker has left your sight, he's just gone down the fire escape, he's gone across the road, he's disappeared between the buildings. Can you please give me an agility plus athletics roll?
One success.
One success. As you're waiting, you feel something. You can't quite figure out exactly what it is. From one of the buildings close by. And you have this wave of a feeling of just dread come over you for a second, and you duck down. And as you do, a shot whistles just over your head, just nicks the top of your armor, and chips off just a little bit of the tire pads that you wear on your shoulders. Has just barely missed hitting you square on. What do you do?
Take a step back and grab onto my shoulder or my tire.
So it hasn't, it's hit your armor, it hasn't hit you directly.
Yeah.
So it's just skimmed your armor, so you would have felt it,
Yeah,
but it's not,
still gonna
you
feel
haven't been
it.
shot.
And then look around. Going behind cover.
Mm-hmm. So you scrunch across the concrete and try to push yourself up against a pillar.
Yeah. And then I run towards the tunnel to follow.
So straight away. You try to keep yourself low and head straight out for the fire escape. From where the shot came from, as you're going down the fire escape, they can't see you from here.
Did any of us hear the shot?
None of you heard anything. So, Safi, can you please give me an agility plus stealth roll as you then try to follow Dustwalker?
Sneak?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Apologies, been playing too much D&D.
1 success.
1 success, okay. You make it down the fire escape. You keep yourself low and sprint across the road into the next set of ruins. You know exactly where you're aiming for. It's only a couple of blocks away. So you head through the buildings rather than running down the street trying to keep yourself out of sight. You don't notice any further shots coming at you. You manage to get into the bottom of the building that the rest of them are actually cowering out the front of. And you can see them through a hole in the front door, all shivering outside, trying to keep themselves warm. You open up the door behind the group and step out as Dustwalker is peeking down the street on the outside, expecting you to come from a different direction. Bilbo and the other red shirt just turn startled and go to draw their weapons and then realize that it's you.
Yeah. They yell out, "Don't shoot. I already got shot at today."
Since when? We didn't hear anything.
Look at my armor.
Oh shit.
There'll be a big chunk out of the tire on her right shoulder.
Well,
You all left me there to die. So rude.
I didn't hear it. I apologize.
Likely story.
And Bilbo just goes, what do you mean you got shot at? Who's following you?
I don't know, man. I piss bolted.
Okay, well, let's get into the tunnel quick and we'll get out of sight. Come on.
Said run, and so we ran.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Safi, Bilbo will reach out, grab your hand, and run with you, heading for the tunnel entrance.
Are they running or skipping?
Skipping jovially and yet sneaking at the same time. It's kind of interesting. Skipping, but only on tiptoes. Shashishka, have you asked Dot to reveal you again? Or have you just simply let go of Dot, or are you staying in stealth in the tunnel?
While
you would be able to see them coming.
No, we walked ahead down the tunnel. Immediately.
So
I didn't wait for them.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, I'm in stealth, and presumably this entire time I've headed down the tunnel. So,
Okay.
I guess what do I see as I proceed down the tunnel? Obviously, it seems like a well lit tunnel, unless I'm looking back at the entrance
This
in the
is
image.
this is looking back at the entrance. Trying to get the AI
Okay.
to generate the opposite is almost fucking impossible.
Yep, that's fine.
Pain in the ass. So this is looking out the way that you're coming in. So
Mhm.
as you head deeper into the tunnel, the light from outside gets more and more dim, and you notice that the only lights that are working in here are like the emergency little red dot lights, just at increments about every meter or so.
Yep, that's fine.
It's enough that your eyes start to adjust. You can at least make out the path ahead. It starts to curve slightly as it goes in further. After a little while, up ahead, you do spot a section where there is looks like a maintenance access. There's a little set of stairs that
On the
are
side of the tunnel.
recessed on the side of the tunnel. Yep.
But you can proceed down the tunnel, so to speak.
Yes, yeah. So the tunnel continues.
I
For
continue
quite a
down the
way.
tunnel. I don't need to go in some fucking rat hole.
So you continue walking for a few minutes. The rest of the group has then reached the tunnel at that point.
Okay.
Or the entrance to the tunnel at that point.
Yep.
They would be just out of sight of you from where you are.
That's fine. I'm invincible. I think I'm invincible because I'm invisible.
Because you're invisible. As you head further down, it's a case of with the very dim red lights, you can make out things when you're close to them. But you can't see a long way down the tunnel.
Am I invisible to myself? Like if I look at my hands and feet?
If you look at your hands and feet, you're invisible.
Sick. I'm just going for a leisurely stroll, basically, at this point, because I'm chill as fuck.
Yep. So you continue walking down. The rest of the group enters the tunnel, and Bilbo just goes, it's about 100 meters down. There's a little maintenance access that we've got to go in, and it's behind that. And he starts walking down with the red shirt. Dustwalker and Safi, are you sticking close to Bilbo?
Yeah, I'm going to be right behind the red shirt, so he goes first.
Yep. As everybody is walking down, trying to be quiet, it's somewhat clear through the middle, but there is still a lot of debris, a lot of sections where parts of the roof have partially caved in. And you keep walking for about 100 meters, and you still have not seen any sign of Shishishka whatsoever.
Can we smell her?
I'm also not trying to walk quietly. I'm just plodding along, but I'm like walking casually. So you might be able to hear a little splash occasionally, I guess, or whatever.
Yep.
Or crunch or whatever.
Scuff of a boot on.
Yeah.
Some concrete or whatnot. Shower of pebbles going flying. So you'd hear some bits and pieces from up ahead in the tunnel. That could be normal settling. It could be something else. Dustwalker, could you give me a perception plus outdoorsman roll? Because you're expecting Shishishka to be here.
Yeah, true. Perception. Yeah. 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. You
smell her.
Walking along. At one point, you do get, as strange as it sounds, something that you're used to from years ago is the whiff of human. and it's that warm smell of tribals and
their blood.
it's more like almost like cattle, but you smell that and then you hear the scuffs from not too far ahead. Shishishka wasn't moving at a fast pace, and you think that she's up ahead of you, quite close, probably another 20 to 30 meters.
I sense a disturbance in the force.
Do you say it loudly?
Yes.
So Shishishka, you would have heard that?
Mm-hmm. Him saying I sense a disturbance in the force.
Yeah, that would have been the first thing that anybody said down that tunnel. It would have echoed just a little.
I say it quietly to Dot.
Calculate the odds of Dustwalker accidentally dying in this tunnel.
Should I list all of the possibles, or would you prefer a percentage overall?
I've consolidated this into a single number.
Based on current standing, I would say it is currently ranked at 13%.
Thank you, Dot.
You're welcome, Shishishka. Anytime.
All right, what do I do with this knowledge? My arm's getting pretty sore too. I change arms, and I'm presuming that I come visible.
If you release in any way at any point, yes, you would become visible. And with that perception roll, Dustwalker would have clocked you even in the dim light immediately as soon as he saw the shape of you. He didn't see Dot, he saw you.
Fuck.
And I trudge back to the others.
So coming out of the darkness, Safi, you would see a forlorn-looking young blue-haired woman.
Hawaii.
And I put my 2 fingers in like a peace sign to my forehead.
And I say, did you see anything up ahead?
Yeah.
What was it?
The dark tunnel.
Good job.
Well,
Yeah.
we all see that.
Yeah, but I saw it more.
And in just behind you, Bilbo is feeling around where the door at the top of the stairs is. And you see he finds a part of a brick that comes away, takes a key out, unlocks the door, puts the key back, puts the brick back. And he goes, all right, come inside. We'll see what work they've done over the past few days.
Like, I'm really looking forward to seeing my best friend.
And he leads you inside. Is the group coming in, or what are we doing?
I'm done.
I'm just going to follow wherever everyone is. I'm pretty shaken up from being shot.
That's fair. Have you commanded Dot to show herself again?
No.
No, she can hear me. I don't need to command her shit. Like, if she can hear me, I'm just assume that she's there.
You told her to disappear, so you command her to follow, and you assume she's following.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
Everybody heads inside.
Mm-hmm.
The other red shirt stays just inside the entrance. He's like, I'll just stay here, make sure nobody follows us. And he locks the door behind you. And Bilbo goes, all right, come on, it's a little ways in here. And he starts leading you down this network of hallways. And as you're walking down, you start hearing these dull thuds. And then they turn into these echoing, clinking noises, and it's the sound of a dozen people all working. And you get let down one hallway that then leads to a little set of stairs, which goes to a different hallway, and then cuts back. And finally, you come out into a big, open, arched hall that's pointing east. And at the end of it, the whole ceiling has collapsed in. And you can see the group of 12 people that are just, they're dwarfed by the size of this pile of rubble. And they're working away with picks and shovels and whatever they can get their hands on to try to dig through the rubble pile. You can see there's this large pile that's been pulled back away from where they're working, about 20 meters.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been ferrying this rubble backwards and forwards.
Yeah. I walk up.
Hey, lads.
And I walk up and I walk like onto like the, right up to the coal face or whatever you would call it in here, and sort of look around.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like looking around, patrolling, real managerial kind of thing. So
assessing capabilities.
Looks like it's been some hard work here, lads.
Digger comes over. He takes out a cigar, lights it up. He's just going, you guys here to help?
Ah. Wow. Dustwalker said he was.
He's a good man. He'd do that. And you can see off behind him, there's people that are coming in and out of this one section of rubble that's been shored up. That's only going to make a doorway-sized hole, basically. And friend comes out. He's not wearing a shirt. He is head to toe in sweat.
Wow.
And he's trying to dust himself off as he comes out. He goes, is that Shashishka?
Yeah, hey, long time no see. Want me to have a look over your structure?
And he does a half bow, pointing behind him. He's like, sure, Your Majesty.
Very good.
Comes up to Bilbo, shakes his hand. Dustwalker.
Mm-hmm.
He reaches out to shake your hand. He goes, you guys here to help as well?
Absolutely.
Good. And he leans in to you, Safi, and he goes, you look a bit gaunt, kid. You okay?
I was just shot at.
As soon as he hears that, he straightens up and he... Who are the fuckers? I'll go sort them out.
I knew that they wouldn't be alive.
And he chuckles. Alright. Where were you?
Just outside the tunnel, waiting because I was the last one left.
Okay. Good to know. And he nods for Digger to come over, and he goes, Digger, Safi was just having some trouble outside the tunnel entrance. You reckon we can take a few lads and get that sorted?
Well, I mean, isn't that gonna mess up your schedule?
And Digger just laughs and he just goes, yep, yeah, it will. We've still got about another 10 meters of rock to get through here.
Yeah. Well, every minute counts. I mean, I'm no manual handler, but I'm a great workforce planner. And
Thanks for the compassion.
you're standing here complaining. People who are injured.
Left me behind.
You don't know that.
I was there.
Yeah, but you don't know where I was.
Long gone.
You were serious. Look,
You didn't even hear the shots. If you were close enough, you would have heard it.
I did. It was a rifle, 308, 200 yards. Terrible shot. Who cares? Let's move
Wrong.
on. Safi,
Dead wrong.
let's move on. So, you start a chart so that we can organise the wheelbarrows better. Because this is, I mean, at the moment everyone's standing around talking, which is already stuff. I'll start quality assurance, and the rest of them can add additional labour so that there can be a second shift, so that this can run 24 hours a day.
Who died and made you boss?
I'm not boss. I'm the planner.
Sounds like you're an engineer.
Correct. We have to do everyone's job. So, back
Sounds
to
like art
it.
imitating life.
Back to it. Mushy mushy, everyone. Let's find that treasure. Yeah. Does everyone want to put their hands in? 3, 2, 1.
We just turn around.
I shake my head and walk away.
What are we called again?
You're called a red shirt.
Shit, what's our faction again? Super Friends?
I don't know.
What is
You've
that?
called it about 3 different things throughout this
Do
campaign
we,
so far.
as a bit of a side note, does that faction have a name?
Nope. You haven't done anything big enough to warrant having a name yet.
3, 2, 1. Super Friends. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Dustwalker and Safi have walked off away from you.
I
God.
turn to friends and just go, can we do it? Can we get rid of her?
Friend just
That's it.
just goes.
The voice is just starting to, hit my level of annoyingness.
Unfortunately, Swali likes her for some reason, so we'll keep her
No.
around for now.
For now,
She my mummy, and she banging the boss. Ah! Hey, Dot, start laser digging this hole. These people are using primitive tools like apes. Not you, friend.
We're working with what we've got, Shishishka. And in the background behind friend, Shishishka, what you see is you don't see Dot. You see the laser lines projecting over the entire structure, all of the rubble, and then the laser lines are following into the hole that they've created and disappear and then come back out again. A few minutes later, right next to your head, you hear the voice of Dot, and she just goes, okay, we have assessed the structure.
Summarize.
Sorry?
Summarize. Summarize.
There is rubble covering the entire garage area. The hole that is being dug still has another 10.4 meters before it breaches the rubble.
As if this is the most efficient solution.
Gaining access to the rest of the facility could be good. Explosives could be used as an option. However, it could cause further cave-ins of this area.
Potential of death high. Assume humans are not disposable. And advise alternative approach.
Perhaps if better equipment could be found. Going to mining or previous council controlled areas, you may be able to access better tools and digging machines that could be used. Based on our entrance, is there any other access to this site?
Negative. Assess efficiency of digging to weak spots in the rubble. Based on your X-ray scan. Ultrasonic scan, I should say.
Based on scans, we could potentially speed this up by 1 to 2 days, bringing the total time down to 1 day.
Acceptable. Use lasers to indicate place to dig for the manual labor crew. Proceed.
Of course, ma'am. And
Proceed.
you assume she disappears again. Down in the tunnel, there is points of laser light, big circles, 2 to 3 centimeters wide, that are just permanently being broadcast at specific spots.
A mate crew. Dig where the circle is, the robot told you so. Please.
Most of the people down here are going, sorry, what?
If you dig where the red circle is, this will take 1 day, not 3.
Okay. All right. Got it. And one of them has got a can of spray paint, and they just spray where the laser dots are on the walls.
And Shishishka just sighs because someone's brought like the most pointless fucking thing possible because you're about to dig that place up. I've seen it all before with road crews fucking spray painting the ground and then just digging. But I just go, I think to myself, just fuck it, whatever.
All right. You want to remove your robot? She's taken up a bit of space in here.
Dot.
I'll go
every
up to Dot.
0.5 meters. Dot, every 0.5 meters, come back in and reevaluate location.
And sorry, yeah, go, Glenn, sorry.
I'll go up to Dot and go, Dot, can you highlight any weak points within the rock that might make things a bit quicker for us?
That's what she's fucking doing.
I didn't hear that.
Dustwalker, you would have been off talking to friend at that point, and Dot's just gone repeating Shishishka's order. Shishishka, ma'am, is that correct? Would you like me to do this again?
Dot, run additional scan of Dustwalker.
The lasers come out head to toe and then back up again.
I'm
Shishishka,
starting
ma'am.
to like this.
No corruption detected.
Great. I'm gonna go and have some lunch. Everyone proceed, please.
Friend is just sitting, having a cigarette for a minute, leaning against his motorbike that he's brought all the way in here. And he's just thinking, and he's going, all right, if we can get into this place, this will be good. This will give us a safe spot. Safi, where were you exactly? Let's deal with one thing at a time. What's it like out there at the moment?
I don't know.
No? What do you reckon, Safi? Like, we haven't really had any problems the last couple of days. Everything's chill.
I don't know. I've just been cooking stuff.
Ah. Oh, also, friend, the convenience store was destroyed by fire and we've moved into the sewers. And there's demon dogs running around and the terminal's closed. And the railway lines are panicking. And the Flinders are very angry because someone murdered their teenage super queen. And, no one found our sewer base that you didn't know we're in, but now we are. And
friend does know that you've moved.
And we haven't seen those other two people, the annoying actor and the other guy, for like forever. But yeah, we're good otherwise.
That he's trying to process
Also, I have
everything.
a robot.
Yes, you've got a robot. Sorry, demon dogs? What? I'm sorry, Shishishka. That's a lot to take in. Okay.
The demon dogs I was sleeping past Dustwalker. It was probably bullshit. But we have a drug lab.
You have a drug lab.
Oh god.
How did you build
What happens
this?
if with parts? What happened is because we were meant to take it off the boil at the end of the day.
It's fine. You started it up in the morning. As long as you come back to it at some point, you can then package what you had.
Mm-hmm.
So I presume we're actually going to have to leave this evening from this dig.
That's up to you. How well does Swali know how to deal with exploding methamphetamine? Would be my question.
We don't
She
have
raised
radio
Shishishka,
comms.
so I'm going to say pretty well.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Well, hopefully she's a smart mother and takes something off that we left on the boil.
And hopefully she's wearing a gas mask while she does it.
Fuck, where does go?
So no, you do not have any radio communications with Swally. You did get a ham radio at some point. You dropped it off at home. You didn't set it up.
Correct. Yeah, I left it at the base.
Yeah. And even then, you still need something to broadcast to it. So you've got one end. You need another end to use. And friend's just going, okay, so sorry, Safi, you're cooking? Like cooking?
Kind of wink and go, yeah, cooking.
And he smiles. This is the biggest, most genuine smile any of you have seen on his face. He's just going, hang on. Is this your daddy's recipes? Please say yes.
And I just give a smile. A cheeky grin.
And he claps for a second and he's just gone, digger. Safi started cooking. We're going to have the best stuff in the waste. You watch. Your daddy's stuff, that was the best.
And we just cut the stick down by 2 days, so mushy.
And he's regretting at this point finding all of those anime holotapes for you a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to slap you.
The player or the character?
Player.
I support this.
The character.
He's right. All right. Well, if you guys can handle that, we'll keep working. Where'd you get stuff from?
Here and there, it was my laundry.
He goes, taps his nose. Fair. All right.
Well, fentanyl hasn't been invented, so I presume it's based on bleach or fucking washing powder or something.
It's going to be a Abraxo cleaner and asbestos. I feel like that's probably going to be 90% of it, and Brahmin shit.
Yeah. Actually, I wonder in this timeline if we're smoking those cigarettes that had the asbestos filters.
I'd already decided that in canon, yes, all cigarettes have that. Here for a good time, not a long time.
Carry on.
Friend just goes, well, if you're gonna start being our full-time cook, we're gonna outperform the Needle Girls in no time. People will give that shit up.
The Needle Girls?
I probably haven't spoken to you about them.
Yeah, we killed most of them. They were bitches.
He just goes, yeah, sure.
And
he's looking at your face going, wait, you're actually serious? Who did you get? Dustwalker, you would hear this question from friend and you would know the names of one of them. Be a couple of miscellaneous ones that you took out, and Tala.
Is that the one that was assassinated?
That was the one that was beating the absolute piss out of Shishishka with a sledgehammer.
Okay. I'll let them know that.
Mm-hmm. So Tala's dead. Good. All right. That's more interesting. All right. Things are looking up. I don't know about the demon dogs, and the terminal being closed sucks. Have you tried the north entrance?
It would?
The terminal's got a north entrance. It's around where the trains go in. If you slip them a couple of caps, they'll let you through. That might still be open if the south entrance is closed.
It's okay. They're just frightened and running patrols constantly down our street.
Yeah, that's not great.
It's okay. We were gonna get caught, but then we went crazy and convinced them that we were crazy, so it was fine.
Yeah, well, you are a bit crazy.
Crazy's a word for it. Definitely a word for it.
Psychopath?
As
In
you say
training?
that, Dustwalker, he just looks square at you and just raises his eyebrows and goes, all right. We'll keep working here. Is Swally okay? Shishishka takes you aside a little bit, asking honestly.
Yeah. She made breakfast. Seems to be okay.
All right, tell her I miss her.
I'm right here. Okay, I will use telepathy to tell her. With our special mother-daughter link, it didn't exist until now.
And friend is already walking away. He's like, Digger, for fuck's sake. Flicks out his cigarette, picks up a pick, and heads into the digging tunnel just to get away from you for a second.
I pick up
his cigarette, suck on it, and then cough like uncontrollably because I don't smoke.
Your alpha moves really don't go so well.
comedy. It's hard.
Digger
And
just comes
scene.
over and he's just going, why do you stir him up like that?
I pretend to take a puff from the cigarette to be cool, but I don't suck.
All right. What
And
did
then I
you
flick
guys
it back onto the ground.
come here for anyway? We got this under control.
Yeah.
Better now, thanks to your thing.
No. There you go. You answered your own question.
All right. And he shouts over at Bilbo, and he goes, "Is that other dickhead with you too?" Bilbo goes, "Yeah, he is. He's just waiting at the front." Digger goes, "All right. Well, I'll keep you guys on if we can get this done quicker." Dustwalker, you taking care of these women?
I'll take care of them.
Good man. Back to it, I guess. And he heads off, picks up another pick, and disappears into the tunnel.
Nice.
What are you guys wanting to do? You're standing in this big cavernous space in front of a ruined wall. Bilbo's gone to grab the guard at the front.
Any mushrooms around?
You still haven't looked at the dead person mushrooms to identify what they are, but you picked them
I've
up
got a
out of the
flashlight,
car.
so I can give him a flashlight to have a look at them.
All right, mushrooms.
We could always go and try and find some rats to shoot.
Might be some around here.
Did they bring supplies? Like, I was thinking about having some lunch while I was here.
It has been a couple of hours. Yes, they would have supplies here. Stacked up along the sides. They've got a few crates and bits and pieces that have been picked up from some of the maintenance tunnels.
I think I'll spend a little bit of time just looking over the inventory.
Mhm.
Maybe have a music bar or whatever. I feel like I've earned it.
That is management speaking, isn't it? So while you're sitting there having something to eat, Safi is looking around at the edges of this area with your torch, trying to find anything of use. Safi, could you please give me a perception plus outdoorsman roll?
One success and a critical fail.
Whoa.
So you start following this train of moss that runs along just at the entrance back into the hallways. And you follow it along thinking, okay, there might be something that's been leaking along the ceiling and then down the wall. And as you're following it, you hear from up ahead, further into the hallways, Bilbo, and he's just shouted out. He's like, "Oi, Digger wants us. Come on." And then the sounds of footsteps coming back towards you as you look up at the ceiling. You see the teeth of a spore plant looking back down at you. So these are giant Venus flytraps. This one is grown into the ceiling. And it doesn't have eyes, but it is poised, staring at you in the torchlight. What do you do?
That's not creepy at all.
Mm-hmm.
Stand there.
So you've seen these used to deliberately get grown back in the NCR. There was fields of them where they have to be harvested with flamethrowers because you can't get too close to them because they will bite you. You're within range of this one.
Oh, well, I'll just light my switchblade on fire and throw it at it. That's how I dealt with them in the past. Totally.
Light your switchblade on fire. Okay. That's a combo.
It works in the movies.
Is it in the movies?
I think you're feeding me some bullshit there.
What do you mean?
Cite the movie. If I can find a gif of it, then it's real. Flaming.
Hold on.
Switchblade.
Hang on a minute.
All right, I'm giving you a second to have a think. Is this...
It's kind of like that.
Yeah, okay, I can see where that's going. Safi? What are you thinking? Okay, we're on the same path.
Yeah.
We're
So we're
going
both,
more to
yeah.
light. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that, but just like a chub version.
I am going to say that yes, you can have quantity of some type of fuel that you've brought with you. You can douse that onto your weapon and try to light it on fire. First off, can you please give me an intelligence plus science roll to apply it and ignite it without setting yourself on fire?
Intelligence and what?
Science.
It's the same roll. That's exactly the same.
Sorry?
I got the same roll. Anyway, one was a tag skill.
So what did you roll?
I rolled 20 and 6, but that's what I rolled before.
Okay, so...
Refresh your page.
I usually just go again if I get a double up because I just assume it's a glitch in the matrix.
Just, yeah, refresh the page and then roll again. That's fine.
Okay.
What's roll again?
Still success.
So one success. Okay.
One success.
I'm going to say that yes, you pull out of your pocket. I want to say like one of those sauce bottles that's got some type of oil in it. You spray it onto your switchblade, light it on fire, and then can you please give me an attack roll with your switchblade? So roll to hit
One
first.
and one effect.
You rolled straight for damage. You need to see whether you can hit the bloody thing. It's in the ceiling.
Oh, that's right. Critical success.
Yeah, obviously you're gonna hit it.
Got one.
As you've done many times in the fields of California, you light your switchblade on fire and you stab, aiming right for the center mass of it as it bites at you, and you hit into the back of its throat. It bursts into flames, the flames spreading across the ceiling for a moment as the whole plant catches. And then withers away.
And standing there in shock at how successful that was.
Fuck's sake.
In the light, in the glow of this as it's going up, you do catch me looking at you, but I just am completely deadpan as I see this flaming switchblade go up and back down. I don't even watch the switchblade. I'm just looking at Safi the whole time, completely deadpan.
All I've got in my head is that meme of what's his name? Just sitting there eating a sandwich.
I turn to and I go, what? Don't look so shocked.
Nice throw.
Hearing the woof as the plant catches fire, Bilbo and the other guy are running down the hallways. Just as the last of it is smouldering back into the metal and the flames are going out, and you're just standing there with a burning switchblade. Bilbo's just, Safi, you're right there.
I just put the switchblade up to my mouth and give it a nice big blow. Totally fine. And then I flick it around my fingers and pop it back in its holster.
Good work, girl. And they're just looking up at the roof where there's just this singed patch. Going, okay.
So your switchblade was like a boomerang.
So this is in the hallway, so it's only just above head height. She could have stabbed up. She hasn't had to throw it.
Okay.
So this isn't in the main area. And they're just like, okay, all right, look, Digger needs us. Are you guys going to be right going back out in the city?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
All right. Catch us next time. And they...
Before you go, have you got some spare ammo?
Fucking grifter. You came from the base and they're in a cave and you're eating them up for ammo?
Bilbo's standing there, so his primary weapon is a broken bottle. And he's just like, sorry, you want what?
Ammo.
We brought a shitload of ammo back home last night. Didn't you grab some of that?
Nah, I forgot.
Okay, well, I forgot too.
I'm gonna stay with Brend and the lads. I want to see what the treasure is. You can go back.
Fair enough. So Shashishka's staying on here. Dustwalker and Safi. What are you two doing?
Yeah, I'll go back to the base.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going.
We're gonna go check on that cook.
In the back of your head, Safi, you're going, yeah, I probably should go and fix up all the drugs that are cooking. Otherwise, you know, things can explode if you leave it for too long.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, she'll be right. Yeah.
And friend will be upset if I blow the place up.
Well, you'll certainly get the blame again.
Correct.
This is not the first bunker that you've blown up. Shashishka, as you're sitting there eating, Dot materializes again next to you and says, Miss Shashishka, ma'am, you said to proceed every half meter?
Correct.
What would you like me to do in between? That's currently taking the better part of an hour or two.
And I grab Dot around her shoulders, haunches, if you like.
She's a ball.
But I know, but you know, she's got those things out the back, so
she's got the antennas.
So I grab her around what would be the haunches, and walking away from camera, I say to her,
have you ever heard of deep thought?
Fade to black.
All right.
I think that's what it was called, right?
It's something.
It was, yes.
Yeah. All right. Dustwalker and Safi.
Mm-hmm.
If you're heading back to base, you head down the hallways and make your way to the entrance, you unlock it. Dustwalker, you pull the brick out, pull the key out, lock it behind you, return the key, and put the brick back. Trish, you're broadcasting.
Oh.
Can you not hear that?
Nope.
Constant echo coming back every 2 seconds.
No, I don't get an echo. Remember? I hear it as real time.
Okay, so your real-time echo is overriding when you're broadcasting me constantly. Okay. Excellent. Anyway, stepping back out into the tunnel. How are you wanting to return home? Are you heading straight back the way you came, or are you trying to go a different path?
Well, yeah, we'll go the way we can because we know that way, but just got to be careful where she got shot.
Safi got shot, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll...
Well, I'm going to follow because I have no idea where I went and I was just running in whatever direction.
We saw which way you came from, didn't we? Because it was different than what everyone else was.
So everybody else went down the fire escape and then followed along the street underneath the overhangs from buildings and awnings and things.
Yeah.
She chose to dive into the ruins of the buildings and run through them, so it took her a couple of minutes longer.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll just go back the way we came because we didn't get shot that way, but we'll see.
All right, so you head out into the street. Are you being extra cautious?
Definitely.
Yep.
Definitely keeping an eye out.
Anticipating that. So in which case, if I can get an agility plus sneak roll from both of you, if you're trying to take things even more slowly.
One success.
One success.
One success. So as you move the couple of blocks along, nothing much happens. You spot just up ahead, across the next street, is the fire escape that you came down. Dustwalker, can you please give me a perception plus outdoorsman roll? And Safi, if you're looking out, you can as well.
2 fails.
2 fails.
Actually, I'm navigating, aren't I?
One success.
This is not navigation. This is looking out to see if you can see anyone.
Okay.
So as you make it to the fire escape, are you going back up through the buildings, or are you going to stick in the street or move across a block?
Stick in the street, I reckon. What do you reckon, Savi?
I don't know because I don't want to get shot at again. I'm just going to hide behind you.
Okay. Do that.
All right, so Safi, you would know that the shot came from the northeast. So if you continue to head southeast in open to the street, you may be exposed to the direction that person was shooting from. If you go up into the building, you know that you can be seen from the direction that a person was shooting from. or you could choose to cross blocks and head southwest for 1 or 2 blocks to get some cover between you. What would you
Maybe
like?
go through the blocks instead.
Try to stick at ground level maybe for a bit, moving through the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not moving fast, just nice and slow, but
Really slow, yep.
Just trying to spot anything possible.
Mm-hmm. So as you start moving through these buildings, keeping it very slow, Safi, looking out one of the windows directly across the street, for the briefest of seconds, you see 2 very colourful feathers. Bright, like old world parrot feathers.
A wild peacock.
Wild peacock may have appeared. Just for the briefest of seconds, disappearing into an alleyway across the road. Are you stopping at that point, or are you continuing through the middle of this building?
Nope. I'm not risking getting shot again.
Yeah.
So I gave you 2 options and you answered with nope.
Yep. I agree.
Oh, you gave me an option instead of letting me answer it. You kept talking, but I answered the first one.
Yeah, fuck following the feathers.
Okay. So
What option was not following the feathers, and take that one?
So are you continuing through the building? Is that what...
I'm ignoring the feathers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if we were continuing through the building, then that's what we're doing.
Yep. So you continue through the building, heading southeast. You make it out into the next street. Dustwalker, you check left and right. You don't spot anybody, and rush across the street into the next set of ruins. Safi, you're a whisker behind him.
I thought Sappy was like right behind me, like right on my
behind
tail.
you. That's what I'm saying. Like right behind you.
Okay.
Following along as you enter the next set of ruins. Dustwalker, you don't hear anything, but just above your head height, a shower of concrete splinters off the wall behind you that you've just gone in and rains down over Safi.
If I look up, can I see
Jesus, you're trying to kill me off.
Can I see a bullet hole or anything?
You would know immediately that a bullet's just hit that concrete and it's raining bits of debris down.
Safi says to the 4th wall.
What do you 2 do? You've just entered full cover. You're
I was going to say go straight for cover.
Mm-hmm. So you're inside this building, but you've just narrowly escaped.
Yep. Do we know the angle that the bullet came from?
From where it came from, it would have had to have been in line with the street that you've just crossed,
Okay.
which would have been going northeast to southwest. So it could have come from either of those 2 directions. Where's Pointer? So I am going to say that at this point you have crossed this road here. You're heading in this direction.
Mm-hmm.
Can we find rubble or something, stuff that we can hide under?
There would be plenty in here. It's pretty trashed, very heavily caved in. A lot of it.
All right, Safi, I reckon we should just try to sneak past here.
Okay.
Because
Okay, boomer.
I can't work out where it's come from.
So, as you're heading deep into the ruins of this building, majority of it can't be seen from the street. It's blocking most of your view. You make it across one block. This is a large, very tall building, 10 stories plus above you. You make it to the next street that you need to cross over. How are you approaching that before you leave the cover of the building?
I'm going to say to Safi, I reckon we should just run as fast as we can directly across. That way, well, I can go first if you want, but if we go at the same time, I think it's going to be better for them not to get an aim on us.
Yep.
If we go separated, they'll be ready for the next person.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to both go at the same time, zagging.
Yeah.
All right, so moving as a pack quickly.
Yep.
Yep. All right. In which case, can I have an endurance plus athletics roll from both of you?
One success.
One from you and
2 fails.
2 fails.
Mm-hmm.
So you both run together, sprinting from your cover. The strangest part is you don't hear a sound. A bullet hits square in your side, Safi. Just entering the left-hand side of your back. It does 2 damage with piercing.
That's unfortunate.
Your armor will soak up part of it. As it hits you, you roll into the next building, going through a blown out window. And feeling that searing on your side, you would be able to identify exactly the direction it came from. It came from the northeast. Somebody is stalking you, moving along the blocks and following you.
I'd say came from the northeast.
Can I find a cover somewhere that I could spot with my rifle? See if I can spot anyone?
Yep. Are you looking for on ground level, or are you looking to get up higher?
If I can get up higher without revealing myself, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Safi, you're bleeding out a little bit. It's hurting, but it's not completely crippling you. With the both of you looking around, Safi, you spot just a little bit further up. There's a balustrade where there's an internal area inside this building that's exposed for a couple of levels. And then there's the mezzanine level. The balustrade from it is half hanging down. Dustwalker, you would be able to try to jump up and grab onto that. You might be able to climb up to the second level from there.
Okay. Yep.
Where you are, you wouldn't be seen from the street as you're doing this.
Okay.
I'll
try.
If you can give me a strength plus athletics roll, please.
I have no strength. 2 fails.
2 fails. From here, you can't even jump high enough to be able to reach it. It's just out of your grasp.
All right. Well, I want to do like enemy at the gate style, where I'm like debris around me and like just trying to spot if I can spot anyone else.
Yep. So you're
may even use Sappy as a guinea pig.
If you're moving to a northeast wall, trying to find an exposed hole in the wall or a window that you might be able to look out of, can you please give me an agility plus sneak roll to see whether you can get to a good spot without being spotted?
Fucking hell, 2 fails again.
I will remind you at this point that you have action points that are unspent as well.
Oh, really?
Or you've got luck.
I was going to say I can't see the action points because there's nothing on the screen.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's weird. Mine's not showing.
Live.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, no. It was on live, but it wasn't showing up. Okay. Well, can I use one of those action points?
Yep. So you can roll an extra d20.
And I'll use my one luck. So can just re-roll and then roll again.
Sure.
Oh, one's a crit. So it means I don't get rid of my luck, but the second was a fail. So that's and then you said it was agility and
sneak, please.
Sneak. God damn it. No, 3 fails.
3 fails? Okay. So you move to a position where you can see out into the street. The rain is starting to come in heavier from the northeast. And it's obscuring your vision quite a bit. It's very difficult to see out there at the moment. From the vantage point that you're at, you can't see anyone.
I'll just stay here for a short period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Just scope around, seeing if I spot any movement over the next probably 5 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm. So you're staying there for a short period, and you hear above you on the next level up just a couple of scrapes on concrete. Safi, for that 5 minutes, what are you doing?
Trying to wrap up my wound.
Mm-hmm. So can you give me an intelligence plus medicine roll?
So, intelligence medicine is 2. So, 2 successes, but also tag skill. I got under the tag number.
So that's... You've got 2 successes there. So the 1 is 2 successes, the 11 is none. Cool.
And then being tag skill doesn't count.
No, a 1 is always 2 successes, regardless of whether it's a tag skill or not.
Okay.
So you manage to patch that up. You heal 2 HP. You are somewhat bandaged. It's mobile enough that you should be able to get up and move now. So as you finish, if you're getting up, you hear from a little bit further inside the ruin just a couple of scrapes against concrete. What do you both do?
I'm just going to try not to move so that way I'm not spotted, and wait to see if I can see what this scrape is. Is it like directly above us?
It sounds like it's pretty close to directly above you.
I'm going to just have my intimidator ready.
Mhm.
Because I'm guessing if I spot anyone, the bolt action probably won't do much at this range.
Might be a bit slow and clumsy to use.
Yeah.
Inside, so yeah, I think the pistol would be a better option.
Yep.
Safi, what are you doing at the same time?
Once I finish patching myself, I get up and I'll go towards Dustwalker and go, let's get out of here.
So you've heard the scrape up above on the mezzanine level?
Maybe you could scrape the concrete and scare them. It's like full reverso.
So what I'm asking is, would you react to that noise at all that you've heard?
Yes, I'm saying let's get out of here.
That's a fair reaction.
That's fair. So Dustwalker, as you pull your pistol out, you have it ready. You're looking above you, and Safi appears at the doorway to the room that you're in, and says that we need to get out of here.
When she says that, do I hear anything from above?
You hear a clinking noise of something metal hitting concrete. Very small and light.
It might be an armored rat.
Could be. And I'll go, yep, no problem, Safi, let's bug out. But just still with my intimidator ready in case I need to fire.
Alright, so are you two heading through this building, trying to proceed southeast from here?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. So as you step out of the doorway, Safi, you're looking through the doorway at Dustwalker, and from a small hole in the roof of the room, you see a ball fall down. And as it hits the ground, an explosion goes off. Dustwalker, you are thrown forwards onto Safi, sprawling on the concrete. You each take 5 physical damage. Keeping in mind both of you have tire pad vests on, I believe, which get extra damage resistance versus explosives. No, sorry. No, you've got the
I
metal
do.
armor on. Yes, yeah.
Was it physical or
So it's
explosive?
5 physical damage.
Okay, so I've got 2
Yeah,
protection.
so both of you in this case have 2.
So we only
Safi,
take 3.
because of your combat perk hit the deck, you actually take half damage from explosives.
Okay, how much damage have I taken?
So remove 1 HP.
Fantastic.
You've both been knocked to the ground. Safi, in initiative order, you are up next. What would you like to do?
Okay, well, all that's happened is something's fallen from the ceiling. So we haven't actually seen anything yet. So I'm not sure why. I don't understand why we're in initiative. But we don't just run away.
You can run away in initiative.
Absolutely run away in combat. I'm just doing it steps at a time.
Okay, well, since I don't know what I'm fighting, I'm running away.
So you push off Dustwalker and get up and start to run. Dustwalker, you're up next. Dustwalker, what are you wanting to do? You're on mute.
Sorry, my
Oh, your headset.
headset ran out. Headset died. Sorry, what was the question?
So you've just been hit by the explosion. You've been knocked down. Safi's got up and she started running. Are
Okay,
you following?
I'm going to fire at the direction that it came from.
Are you going to move at the same time? Or are you gonna stand still where you are?
I'm on the ground.
So you just rolling over and looking up? Yep.
I roll over and just aim for whatever I could see and fire.
So you take a shot. A shower of concrete from the second level falls down onto the mezzanine. You don't hit anything. You can't see a specific target up there.
And I'll run at the same time.
All right.
Following Safi.
Yep. So you get up and you're a half a step behind Safi.
Yep.
As you're running. Behind you, as you're running, you glance up just briefly, and all you see is a couple of bright feathers disappearing out of one of the windows.
Feathers. Okay.
Well, that's something for your nightmares tonight. Very good.
Back to top of the round, Safi.
Keep running.
So you make it to the southeast side of the building, ducking through a couple of different rooms. Are you going to jump out the window into the street? Or are you going to try to stay in cover? What are you wanting to do? We're just running straight across.
Running straight across.
Dustwalker, you've been following behind Safi?
Yeah, just before she runs across, I'm going to stop. And I'm going to look with the rifle to see if I can see if anyone tries to take a shot at her.
Yep. Okay, so you stop just before entering any further rooms. You're looking up where you just saw those feathers.
Yep.
Rifle unslung. I will consider this a held action then. So as Safi runs out into the street. Just off to the right, through another window, you see another flash of feathers running along the outside of the window. And you take your shot.
Outside of the window?
Yeah,
Okay.
so he's running along a section of concrete that's just like filigree on the outside.
Yeah.
Pissed off bird spider, man.
So if you can give me an attack roll, please.
Yeah, attack roll is what's it, 1d20?
2 d20s.
It is 2. Okay. 2 fails.
2 fails. Okay. You take your shot. It goes wide. You chip off and shatter a piece of glass that's still in the window as this shadow goes running along the outside. Safi runs out into the street, heading across to the next building as fast as she can.
Does it look like it was scared?
It was all in one movement, so you haven't seen a face or anything yet. You're not sure. And at this point, we will end this session.
Oh shit, it's 10:30.
10:30. Sorry, I ran it a little bit longer there. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.